Well, here we are. Danny, the
Smackdown.
writing staff.
What? What are they?
They're manatees. Gretchen and Flubber are from the Gulf of Mexico. Tigger, Pete, and Lucy are from the Caribbean Sea.
Smackdown.
It's written by manatees? Of course. It all makes sense now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heels Up. Today, we'll be talking about this recent episode of Smackdown. I am the only man that matters, Reggie Lincoln. This is my beautiful co-host with a beautiful sweater,
Thank you.
Vlad St. Valentine.
Hey, it's hot outside, but it's chilly in here, so I have to...
Hey, do what you gotta do, brother.
Actually, you know, because of quarantine, I am just slowly turning into Jeff Bridges in The Big Lebowski. It's just been sweaters and White Russians. Actually, I don't do the White Russians because, as people watching this channel know, I do nothing but pour alcohol down my mustache, and you don't want, like, milk products in there because it will stay. And it
Oh, yeah. I mean, but mine isn't as thick as yours, so, you know, I wouldn't know about that.
I mean, mine's usually Scotch, so I figure it's just like, it's cleaning it anyway. It's just sterilizing the mustache.
Ah, okay.
So, all right. Tonight, we opened up with a episode of Miz TV, which is the 50th out of 100 talk shows they do in the WWE.
Yeah. They
Miz
brought Jeff Hardy along.
brought Jeff Hardy out. Miz and Morrison were out there with just great back and forth. Their banter kind of saved the whole damn...
The segment.
Yeah. Otherwise, it was just kind of rinse and repeat. You know, they bring him out there. They bring the face out there. They rub their nose in the rivalry a little bit, just enough to get some heat for a match for that night. You've seen it a bunch of times.
Yeah. And, you know, this time, you know, Jeff Hardy addressed, you know, his past demons.
Yep.
And addressed his road to redemption, which, I mean, that's an inspirational story. It really is.
Yeah, and that's the way they're taking this. He says he's going to be an inspiration for anyone who is dealing with these sort of things, which, you know, they've tried to play the bullying angle. They've tried to do these inspirational storylines, and more often than not, WWE just kind of falls flat halfway through these things. But, I mean, more power to them if they want to give it another shot. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, and it's with Jeff, somebody that everybody loves.
And if Jeff's willing to, you know, put these things out there and make them a storyline, I mean, that's his business.
Hey, it's not like they weren't part of a storyline before.
Well, that was inadvertent because he was on drugs. That wasn't.
I was actually talking about the CM Punk thing.
Oh, I was. Okay. I thought you were at the Sting thing.
No. Not the situation with Sting. I mean, we know that one too, but
Look, man, I'm the last person to be talking about people's alcohol problems.
of course, you know, we all have our addictions. We all have our demons. So
What do you if you have all of them? So, Jeff Hardy comes out there and does his, you know, inspirational, I'm going to be an inspiration to people. And then he tells Miz and Morrison that one of them is about to get their butt whipped because...
Of course, it's supposed to lead to a match. You know.
Go to commercial, come back, Miz and Jeff. Fairly standard match between these two. Nothing...
Good back and forth.
Yeah, fine. Got all the way to another commercial break without me really noticing much of anything. It was just kind of a match. It was okay.
It was an okay match. It really was.
I mean, The Miz is like Randy Orton without the good psychological ring work in that he's going to be a safe hand who does safe stuff that isn't going to, you know, get anyone or himself or anyone else hurt. And, you know, more power to them. That's why they have the longevity they have without being injured. But it's
but Miz is great. You know, he do whatever it takes.
I'm sure Miz is a lovely human being.
But yeah, and then you know, almost to the finish, the Sheamus shows up on the screen.
Yeah, Jeff's going for the Swanton, then Sheamus shows up on the screen again from his home pub with the pint of Guinness because he's at home and he's Irish. Like I can make that joke because a little bit. Yeah.
I was about to say, are you Scottish?
Scottish and Irish.
Oh, okay, both. Okay,
Catholic. More Scottish than Irish though.
Okay. Yeah, try to distract him from winning.
General White.
But yeah, but we'll get into that story.
Sheamus shows up, tries for the distraction.
But it backfired. And Jeff ended up winning with a very strong, very powerful, very just
Manatee
dangerous, just very dangerous roll up.
The manatee with the ball again. That manatee worked overtime tonight, man.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
It's just roll up.
And Jeff Hardy gets the victory.
DQ. Just like a lazy ass manatee is just putting the same ball in over and over and over again.
Man, how many South Park references what have we done?
Well, just the manatee one so far, but I'll keep them coming if you want.
But yeah. So a good match. I mean, the match overall. I mean, I give it 4 fire emojis.
Would you stop it with the fire emojis?
4 out of 5.
Damn it!
Put the fire emojis up.
Yeah. I'm not putting fire emojis up. Yeah. Tell you what, when you learn how to edit these videos, you can put all the fire emojis you want on there. Oh, damn it! I say that I'm gonna have fire emojis dancing around my face in this next video or something.
All right, let's get into the tag team match.
Oh, what was next? Sasha and Bayley.
Sasha and Bayley versus Alexa and Nikki Cross.
Yeah, so it starts off Bayley and Sasha coming to ringside, and then Alexa and Nikki actually jump them from behind.
Of course, because Nikki's the rambunctious one. She's so excited.
She looks like a child, like a little kid, just having a blast out there. Like a recess just got called, and she's been like mainlining pixie sticks since 8 a.m. So she's just like, yeah.
Hey, that's because she really is having fun out there.
God bless her, man. I love Nikki Cross.
Oh, yeah. Nikki Cross is awesome.
But, yeah, she's not back there doing bumps of, pure sugar. I don't know what else is going on.
It's like her and Asuka need to be the tag team, honestly. Like, with all the energy they have. That little dance that Asuka does.
With Asuka's second language being English and Nikki's only language being Scottish Queen's English, I don't think they'd be able to understand each other.
That's what makes it so great.
They would need a translator.
That's what would make it so great.
It would be like the weirdest, like, odd couple ever. I would watch that YouTube show actually.
It would. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Tag teams that...
Niggy, who got kimchi in the haggis? Was that you, Oscar? Sorry. Is kimchi's even Korean? I didn't get it right. I couldn't think of it. Who got nigiri in my haggis? It doesn't matter. These are all terrible, terrible jokes. So the tag team match, the back and forth between the women, mostly Alexa kind of in peril a little bit. Then Nikki got the hot tag because of course Nikki's got to be,
the
she got to look strong for Sunday.
Yeah, and the energetic one.
But she got to look strong for Sunday, so let her run over a little bit. But Sasha and Alexa eventually get into the outside. Nikki on the inside goes for a baseball slide on Sasha. And now a little bit of distraction allows us for another one of the...
Devastating. The strong, the powerful roll-up.
Just saying its name sends shivers up my spine. So... Bayley wins with the roll-up with the feet on a rope. I mean, yeah, it's another roll-up. I guess at least they gave the caveat of having some feet on the rope, so I guess there's a little bit of a variation there. I guess one of those manatees was working every overtime, so when the one fat-ass one who keeps putting the fucking roll-up pinball in there, the one's like, hey, you should at least put this feet on the ropes thing too. He's like, fuck it, fine.
Yep.
Anyway, so that happened. So then we got a replay of the Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt match at Money in the Bank, and I took the opportunity to start drinking early because I didn't care to watch it again. It was fine.
I mean, I watched the match over and over. I mean, it was all right. I mean, I just took a piss break, honestly. Took a piss break, ate some pizza. I've watched this match over and over again already. I watched the match 3 times already before this episode.
We got the gimmick. He's gonna bring out the. We know what's gonna happen. Just let's get to it. I don't need to watch the
next.
Well, it's just like we didn't get to see him last week, and I said that's a good thing. So we do want to keep him special, but we didn't get him this week, which was fine. We do want to keep him special, but like
one fire emoji.
This entire night was just we don't have anything going on, and we got to figure out things to do. And you'd figure like WWE would want to do that with like Monday nights. I know it's the flagship, but like SmackDown's on Fox, man. You can't just keep throwing filler on there.
Yeah, and because of that, one fire emoji. Just one. Let's get to the next match, which was...
This whole episode's a mess. Just like this episode of WWE. The reason why we are pissed drunk and we are so loose is because this episode was nothing but filler. And honestly, if we were to tell you about the whole episode, it would have been like, hey, there was 2 roll-up finishes, 2 blowouts, and we all could have taken a shit and missed the whole fucking thing and been perfectly fine.
Well, we got to keep the audience on something, right?
I figured most of them are already on plenty of things, otherwise they wouldn't be watching us.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Oh, well.
So New Day's up next, talking about their opponents
Their
for later
interview.
on the night. Yeah, which, they say they're not going to underestimate Shinsuke or Cesaro. So,
which, okay, yeah, build it up, Good job. I love Big E. He's a gem. Kofi, legend as always.
Yeah, every promo though can kind of be cut down to the same damn thing. We're going to win. We're not going to get beaten. We're going to overcome. It's just a matter of how entertaining you are delivering that message. And Big E is entertaining almost every damn time.
Yeah.
The facial expressions that man pulls are wonderful.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Remember when there's audiences and stuff, and like the rich a-holes who can afford to sit on camera side will put the big giant blow up of their head, so they can hold it up because apparently their ego is just that much. They have to hit their giant blow up head. Like, instead, you should get all the different facial expressions that Big E has pulled and blow those up.
That would be beautiful.
And have those up there, just Big E, like...
I mean, every face that Big E has needs to be a meme. So it really does.
The man's glorious. The man is glorious. I enjoy him a lot, and
you'll get a high ranking from me for that.
I hope that whatever we pick, thanks for fire emojing me on that one. I would hate to be inflamed.
And then went to
can we skip this?
Unfortunately, we can't.
The
karaoke contest.
The karaoke contest, because
that's my favorite hobby is karaoke. That's one of my favorite hobbies.
This is further proof we just need to eat up time. Like, how is it you can fill out a 3-hour Raw, but you got to find on a cable network, but you're sitting here scrambling for time on a 2-hour show on a network television. Like,
I mean, the stuff isn't live.
Exactly. You got plenty of time to film whatever bullcrap you want to, which I guess is exactly what they did. They filmed some bullcrap, and like, what was the premise here? Did they think Naomi could sing because she can't? That note she was hitting was flatter than...
Please don't hurt him.
That note she was hitting whenever she was doing the chorus.
But they didn't give Tamina a chance to even sing Triple H's song.
She started to try to sing, and I guarantee you, it was Jimmy, or was it Jay? Which one was it?
I think it was Jay.
Which one's not married to Naomi?
I think it's Jay.
All right. Whichever Uso it was did us all a damn favor by cutting that stuff off quickly. Cutting Dana Brooke off quickly and then not letting Tamina sing was a damn good idea. That would have been awful.
You don't think she could perform Motorhead? Huh?
No.
Okay, fair enough. All right, but this leads into Naomi winning the whole karaoke contest, I guess, and Lacey Evans attacking her.
Lacey might have been better, but Lacey wasn't good. Just saying. I think that's just the easier song to sing.
Hey, I like their wrestling. Let's just say that.
Yeah, thank God they can
I'm a fan of their wrestling.
Yeah, that was bad.
I'm a fan of all of them as wrestlers.
And again, the best one might have been Lacey Evans. But that's just because the Jeff Jarrett tune.
My Baby Tonight, like, that's a classic song.
It is a classic. That's just the easy one to sing, though. It's country. It's not that hard. I mean, spend my day working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock just spinning too slow. I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. See? Easy. Not fucking hard. That those four,
You know
those,
what?
they couldn't handle
You
it.
know, we need to film something with karaoke one day and just sing all these theme songs and stuff. Show we could do better.
I'm down.
All right. We're going to get drunk and do that. All right, Nick. But this leads into a match with Lacey and Naomi, which...
Lacey got jealous after the match, attacked Naomi because she won the contest that meant absolutely nothing because bad singing was less bad than other singing. Oh, it was so bad. But, yeah, they just whipped their shoes off and started fighting each other, which was kind of cool.
So everybody's Matt Riddle all of a sudden.
We came back from a commercial, and they're fighting without their shoes on, and Lacey Evans is still rocking.
Everybody's Carrie Von Erich, texting.
She's still rocking her dress, her nice little 40s sundress. Hey, man, she's making it work.
Hey,
that's cool.
She's awesome. And
but
they do what we actually like for them to do now: wrestle.
They did for about 5 seconds, and then Lacey goes to the outside. She gets into it with Tamina and
Dana Brooke.
And Dana Brooke, who are still at ringside for some reason. I don't know why they decided they were going to stick around for this match, but they did. But she pushes Tamina, and she pushes Dana, and then she goes back inside for a match. But before she can get her hands on
Naomi, Dana decided to attack.
Dana runs in, and Tamina runs in, and just ends in a
brawl, a DQ brawl.
So, Manatee floating that second ball. Because those clean finish balls, I'm telling you, what I say about those clean finish balls. Those clean finish balls. We can't ever have no clean finish balls. They're just down at the bottom of that tank all crusty. It's wrong, boy. You got crusty, clean finish balls. Mm-hmm. It's just got creepy, didn't it?
You reminded me of Will Ferrell in Eastbound and Down.
I never saw that show.
Oh, you're missing out.
Oh, am I? All right.
I won't spoil it for you, but
all right, well, fair enough.
I have to agree.
Thank you. Main event.
Was that it, really? Did we go? That was how fast we got to the main event?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I forgot the AJ Styles interview announcing that he's going to be defending his Intercontinental title next week to Matt Riddle, which, no surprise.
It'll be a good match. AJ will win by DQ or steal it by roll-up or one of the other 2 balls the Manatees have to play with in that tank. They only got 2 balls left. That's it, DQ and roll-up.
Yep. All right, now, main event. Tag Team Championship. It's the New Day, Shinsuke, and Cesaro.
Tag Team Championship match. We have the New Day versus Shinsuke and Cesaro. Starting off, Kofi's pretty much getting worked around. Going to a commercial break, coming out of that. Eventually, he gets the hot tag to E.
Both strong. They all look like strong competitors.
Yeah, I would say.
I would say that at least.
The New Day got their stuff in a little bit later, but not for long. For the most part, this match definitely, I think, made Shinsuke and Cesaro look a little bit stronger.
They looked hungry. That was a story.
Yeah.
They looked hungry.
But it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was everyone's best night. I mean, Cesaro always gives everything he can every time he was out there, and it looks like Shinsuke is actually like, not that he's not still on vacation, because I still contend the man's on vacation, but it looked like he was actually into it a little bit more than he usually is. He was kind of having some fun and throwing a little extra stuff in there and kicking people when no one was looking and doing those little extra things that you kind of do for a crowd, but there's no crowd
artist.
there. So yeah, actually being an artist, instead of just being the on vacationist.
Yeah,
The day tripper. That's what I'm gonna start calling him, the day tripper, Shinsuke Nakamura.
So the ending, they went back to an
ending.
old school rule,
The old school rule is just, we all kind of understand that once, if you tag in, you don't get out after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And especially if the ref just
especially
can't
when both competitors in the tag partners or the other competitors.
So I was saying, when
both
the ref,
illegal men.
when it just becomes a melee.
Yeah, you got to call for the bell.
So
good on you, ref. Call for that bell.
Another DQ finish tonight.
Brawl into a DQ.
So tell me, do we have any other matches? No, that was it.
No,
just 4 matches tonight.
Just 4 matches.
Again,
All right,
you had
cool,
4 original matches in a karaoke contest for some reason, and a replay of a pay-per-view match. which I guess they thought they were giving their fans on the network a treat, but really it was just kind of rehashed garbage. And the four original matches we did get: roll up, DQ, good night. So
no ranking for this.
no, this was a wasted. This was a your episode of SmackDown here. Like just filler. It was nothing. There was nothing there. It was
This is the episode I should have took off.
This was the episode you should have took off. They might as well have hung a big sign like over the SmackDown, like on the screen that just said, nothing to see here, or out of order.
This is the episode I should have took off, and I took off for Raw for obvious reasons.
Like if you had to find filler crap to do, you couldn't call like. I would have rather have watched a 2-hour long Fashion Police or Fashion Files or whatever it was than this episode of SmackDown. Like, you could have done all skits, or like what was their fake wrestling, all like 80s style wrestling federation they were doing on YouTube or whatever it was.
Southpaw.
Yeah, do a 2-hour long Southpaw. Oh wait, you can't because you lost and fired everybody pretty much involved with making that funny because you guys suck. Damn it! Now I'm even more depressed. I was just bored. Now I'm angry.
Okay, I'm sorry, man.
Guys, that was SmackDown, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was the July 10th, 2020 episode of SmackDown, everybody.
We're going to do Extreme Rules?
You think it's a good idea?
Before tonight, I might have said yes.
We'll find out.
All right, guys. Maybe we'll see you Sunday if this headache clears up.
All right. Thank you.